Yo, live in the kitchen podcast, and I'm back, episode 36. Shout out to the sponsors. Shout out to everybody that listens to the show. Everybody that likes, share, comment. Make sure that you tune in. I'm streaming on all platforms: Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iTunes, Deezer, et cetera, et cetera. I keep going, but you know how it is. And tonight's topic is going to be about bridging the gap for our African American youth. Basically, just teaching them about politics, teaching them about self-wealth and how to navigate through the world and how to, get their funds up without actually having to wait on something or wait on somebody to do something for them. And showing them, being smart is the new cool and not being ignorant, and not subjecting them to stuff that they just see on TV, actually going out and teaching them some things. So let's get into it. Like me personally, I see a lot of kids nowadays, they into Roblox, they into TV, iPads and stuff like that, instead of like actually going outside, playing, making friends, exploring the world, playing football. A lot of kids don't even play sports no more. They just, unless their parents force the sports on them, and I don't feel like parents should be doing that, because if your kid don't want to do that, then you making them resent something in life. Yeah, that's a fact. But one thing I do want to see more of coming in, we coming into different times, a new year, about to head into a new decade. I want to see more parents actually start taking their kids to the library, teaching them how to read earlier versus waiting for the school to tell them, oh, your kid has trouble with this word, that word. Nah. Make your kid go to the library. Y'all get it together. There's a lot of stuff that starts at home that don't start at home. Like self-discipline, control, meanness. A lot of kids don't have that nowadays. A lot of kids just do what they want to do, say what they want to say, and parents think it's funny and cool, but it's really not. A lot of parents talk around their kids and they talk bad about people. And then when the kid come back and repeat what they said, you can't get mad at them because you was talking bad about that person. But that's how it be. A lot of kids, they take the initiative to be in adults' conversations, but don't take the initiative to learn how to do good in school or be good or work towards stuff that they know they're supposed to be working towards, like their birthday, Christmas, doing good and expecting something, then the parents still go out and reward bad behavior, A kid is not bad, it's just what you teach them and what you instill in them. Because I know a lot of kids that's just not bad, they always hear what their parents say, so they react on it, not knowing that it's affecting them, A lot of kids, when they don't have their parents, if they don't have their dad, like a lot of boys, if they don't have their dad, if you ever notice, some kids, they get sensitive. Like a lot of boys, they get sensitive. They cry a lot. They start acting like they mother. Yeah, and I hate to say it, but it's just it's something that's been proven. Back in the day, I remember in the 80s, I used to see kids go outside, play, make lemonade stands, do stuff, deliver newspaper. Nowadays, kids don't do nothing. They just wait on their parents to give them money, go to the mall, get them clothes. A lot of kids still don't not dress themselves at 6 or 7 years old. They gotta wait for their parents to get them ready for school. Like, it's just weird. Like, instead of just actually taking the time out to teach a kid how to put their pants on, their sneakers, y'all teaching them how to do this dance. Oh, do this dance, do that dance. It's not teaching them nothing. Sorry. The dance ain't teaching nothing at all. Not that, like, you could be teaching your kid how to earn $1. Not to say, like, that's important, but you could be teaching them early so they can already know and they won't be so dependent, you know? That's another thing. Stop making your kids so dependent on everything that you do. Like, you got to make them have independence on their own, you know? I ain't saying beat it out of them, but damn, like, you know, make these kids wash the dishes or make them earn stuff around the house, clean up, you know? It's ways to do stuff. It's just all if you take it up to do it. You know? Like, there's kids in other countries that's way ahead of other kids here in America. Just on the simple fact that those parents in those other countries not playing with their education. They're not playing with their kids actually learning. They actually taking the initiative and putting and instilling that in their kids. Like in China, why you think they got so many doctors, technicians, people that's smart, know about computers, because they actually go to school to learn. They actually go to school and not be playing around with it. They go to school and really put that time and effort into their careers. A lot of, I hate to say it, a lot of black kids, they want to take the route of football, basketball, baseball, so rapping. And yeah, I mean, I get it. That's quick money, but what about something that's really going to help you use your mind and help you in the long run? Because you can't play sports forever and you can't rap forever. You can't entertain forever, or you could entertain forever. You could be an actor or something, or actress, but, you know, the odds of that is 1 in every 100,000. It's not a good enough odds. Like, you gotta have something that you know, be a doctor, lawyer, something. Do something that's gonna challenge you. It might go to school for a long time, but it's challenging you. And it's also helping you it's helping you also, and it's helping you fundamentally get an education and understand things about the world before you actually go out there and start tackling issues and other stuff. And I think a lot of kids, they got the potential because they are smarter now than we are, verbally, and they know words faster than what we knew words versus kids in the 70s and 80s. But if they could, put that into use and actually be able to use that, it would be a beautiful thing. It would be good. I ain't saying, your kid can't learn rap or your kid can't learn this, but they should also be learning other things. Go out and buy them that game, the doctor game. If you touch it, they might get intrigued and want to be a doctor. So there's certain stuff you got to put in the atmosphere to see if they gravitate to it. Don't just put nonsense in there all the time and you cussing at them. Then when they start going to school cussing, you gonna be mad because that's all you taught them was the cuss. That's it. That's it. You know what I mean? You gotta do more things. You gotta value their life just as much as you value yours. Don't value it a little bit. Don't value it more than yours, actually, because that's your kid. And you should be more invested into what they want to do and what they see and what their point of view is. Because the generation we gonna end up losing a lot of kids because they already not gonna be listening to you, or they not listening to adults because they feel like it's alright to get smart and you never check them on it. Can't do that. Can't install or instill their mind with foolishness. You gotta let them be kids and be pure and grow up. Hopefully they'll do something with their knowledge. But you gotta steer their knowledge. You gotta steer their knowledge for the future. You gotta make them sure that education right. Make sure they can understand economics. They can understand life. Understand what it is to be a leader, not a follower. Because it's gonna be a lot of followers, not enough leaders. I don't know why people feel like it ain't cool to be a leader, but it is cool. It ain't cool to be a follower. You following the blind, bro. You ain't following your own vision. You following some other man, and that's just blind hope. You might as well not even. It's not worth it. It's not. It's really not. Teach your kids, be like, yo, it's alright to go to college. It's alright to finish high school. I don't know who told you it's alright to get a GED. Nah, get your shit. Get a real degree. I ain't saying that a GED is not, but GED is for a person that really had to drop out of school, or they just couldn't function at the time in school, but they probably still got a job and had to do other stuff, and yeah, that's for those type of people. But if you can finish school and you ain't got no damn problems, do it, because it ain't that hard. It's really not. I finished school, and I was a knucklehead. Trust me. Stayed in getting in trouble, doing dumb shit, messing with girls, and all types of silly shit in school, but I still got through it. And went to college, Got something out of it. Word up. I don't know. But you gotta bridge the gap, start bringing money in for the blacks. The kids need to learn, early. Yeah, we're gonna start doing this. We're gonna do that. We're gonna build up our community first before we start dishing out money to other people. You gotta start bringing in your own dollars. Teach them that early. You get a paper route, whatever, so on, so forth. Sweep your hair at a barbershop, whatever. Make sure that you teach them how to save money and not just blow it on candy and this and that. Teach them in the future that money could be worth something. Do something with it. Or if you want to go somewhere, you gotta have that money put up, and you could do what you want to do. Whenever you go, wherever you want to go. If he want to go chill with his boys, or her want to go chill with her girls or her friends, whatever, however it go, they got it. And they got it on their own. They ain't got to be like, oh yeah, I got this from my mom and dad. Nah, I work for this. Then the other friends might get intrigued and inspired and be like, damn, I want a job too. I don't know, it's just all what you, like I said, what you put in the atmosphere for the kids. And if you don't believe that is true, try it and see what happens. I bet you'd be like, damn, I should have been did this, because this is not really, there's a bunch of negative parents out there. Negative. Always cussing. Some people can't articulate themselves without cussing. Women always cussing and just, it's sick. It ain't sick. It's just, it's stupid. Ain't nothing worse than a woman that's educated but don't use it. Come on. Use it. Ain't nothing wrong with being, you don't gotta be hood 24/7. That shit is a turn off. It really is. But, who am I? All I know is you gotta keep going. You gotta make sure you keep telling the kids a good message.